Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Shorts. I am your host, Neil John, as always by my brother from another mother, and your host, Derek.
Yeah.
Together, we bring you another shortened version of the Senate podcast. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And let's build this community. Most important word I just said, share the content, man. Share it so we could get this community a certain sort of way, right? Anyhow, my brother, we're doing a short today. This is coming off the heels. We just finished a live stream, but yeah, just cue me up, man.
Yeah, this one, folks, is from we showed it at the end of a live stream that we did, and the beginning of it was so much action that we decided, you know what, we're gonna pull this out from the live stream. We're gonna do the whole video. We're gonna, well, as much of the video as we think is necessary. We're gonna review that, and we're gonna give our commentary on this video. This lady, she calls in to Kevin Samuels' shows. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. She called into his show, trying to find out how it is she could make things right and get back with a man she considered to be of high value after the relationship had broken up. So she wants his advice. Let's hear what Mr. Samuels had to say.
Well, my comment is, if you're saying, the danger zone and to get a high value man at this time, how could I juggle it with getting a high value man back that I felt like I lost because I wasn't in therapy. I wasn't I wasn't ready, and he called it out. He said I needed to get therapy, and I really want him.
Okay. You know what? I am glad you asked this question. How to fix it? Okay. Well, first off, you've already done step one, acknowledging that there's a problem.
Accountability, Neil.
Acknowledging that you found somebody that's in the area.
Love to see it.
And let's just say it nicely, you might have screwed it up. Right?
Yeah.
How to get it back? Well, is the person still single and available?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Still available.
Approximately how long ago did you guys end your interaction?
A year ago, but he doesn't live in the same state as me.
Okay.
So she ain't even remember her year. Yeah.
All right.
That's still short. We can work with that.
Yeah.
He tried to the timeline.
It was ended. He said that you need to get your stuff together.
Yeah, he said literally, I need to get therapy.
Have you done that?
Yes, I've been in therapy from that time. So yes,
all right.
I'm still in therapy.
Doing the therapy.
All right. And
working on yourself, trying to improve. We like it.
Have you learned anything in therapy that would have made a difference in the relationship you had?
Yes, that I have to go from what I see right now. I can't go off of what I've done in the past, and I shouldn't bring it up because he doesn't know about that either. And it was always, I felt like I was giving him too much information where he would be like, I don't care. I don't want to talk about that. And I was like thinking he was mean, but I should never brought those things up because it didn't matter.
Okay.
And he didn't do anything to me.
Hold on. Making men in your present pay for mistakes of your past equals no future.
All right, give me a pause here, Neil. So far, be all right.
She sound good. Yeah, she sound good.
Yeah. She's being accountable. She owning up to her stuff. The man said, look, you need to sort out some stuff. She did that to hear her tell it. And Mr. Samuel's giving some solid advice. Hey, you got to be able to move past the stuff, the traumas that you've been through and all that to ensure that you have a future with the man that you got. Right?
Yeah, love it. So
all
far,
good so far. Right?
Yeah.
Good so far, so good. Right? Let me crack on.
Number 2, when men are ready to move forward, they really don't care about all that stuff. They just want to know, is it a problem? So, when was the last time you spoken to this man since your breakup?
I haven't just over a year since that time, but it's
Okay.
since all that has passed, and I felt like I lost him. I moved on,
Uh-huh.
and I got married, but I don't want to be with
You got
him. I want
married?
to, yeah,
You currently married?
yes, I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah,
Let me take a quick pause here.
Let's pause. Pause.
Now, I've heard this before, right? Because we did up to this part in the live stream, right?
Yes.
And that the woman is married is fascinating to me. And as I said on the live stream, right? It is impressive that she stopped talking to him after a year. And she has got her married in that time frame.
Yes.
And she now realizing she won't course correct and go back to the man.
Yeah.
Let's do some. Let's do some quick maths. Right?
Big man.
So you break up a year ago, right? 12
Right.
months, right? You meet a new man. All right, cool. Let's take it in good faith. She met the man. Just
Right.
not like she didn't cross your streams.
Right.
You met the man after everything break, right? Let me say it was the day after, right?
Yeah.
You met the man. All right, cool. You met the man. Start courting. Let's say a court for let me say a month. Court for a month. Get married another month, right? Let me say 10 months you've been married. 10 months.
Right.
No, you call into Kevin Samuels, which meaning that you wake up this morning of this show and say, I won't get Bobby yet, so me call it Kevin Samuels. You probably would have seen this writing on the wall for a little while, right? So let's go back a month. So really 9 months you've had marital bliss. It is all speculative, right? But you mean to say, sweetheart, that you couldn't vet the man? Or you just see that the man's a high value man and you say, again with this, but he is not my man from last year. I just like, you know what, this is gonna sound bad, but I feel like some women out there, some men too, some people out there see this whole marriage thing as a joke. Like it is just completely and utterly disposable.
Yeah, you get into it, it don't work, you get out. You know what I mean? And without recognizing that there's a cost, not just a financial cost, but an emotional cost as well. Where you gave somebody, we got a friend of ours that he dealing with the demise of his relationship, and he said he battles with feelings of being a failure on a daily basis. I know he went through that too, right? So it's not just the financial cost that you gotta look at. You just get married and then it don't work out, because nobody marries thinking, are you gonna be divorced in a year? But some people might, but the sociopaths, you get married with the thinking that this year gonna work out. You know, maybe we can go on the road forever, ever. That's how we rocking it, right? But clearly that's not the approach. But there's more in the video, Neil. There's more to unpack. So
of course
let's go forward.
Of course there is.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, ma'am. Are you trolling me?
no, I'm not.
You broke
know,
up. This guy called it out, and and you said you wouldn't gotten therapy, and you're married, and you're actively on a platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like
Go ahead.
yeah, he's high value, and with even with watching you, it's kind of taboo. My husband is 25 years older than me, and so I would want to be with this other high value man because he's only about 15 years older than me. So
You want to pause it, brother?
What does your husband?
Quick pause. Let me get a quick pause. So, first things first, right? My young lady didn't decide, you know what? The man that I was with told me that I need to do some work. You will readily agree that you need to do some work.
So,
Broke up with you, you went to do the work. You went to do the work and say, let me take a break from relationships. You went to do the work, get married. right? And then now, the man 25 years older than you. You realize that the man at 15 years older than you is really the man for you. But you done married, sweetheart. You've made the decision.
What's that man supposed to do now?
But hold on a minute there. Let's talk about something. I don't know if you caught it, but she says that she's still married. This woman is already formulating her next relationship. She has not told her husband that she's done with this relationship. No. She already actively trying. She is so actively trying to get back the old man that she calling to Kevin Samuels store.
Yeah.
She called a lawyer yet. She called for a lawyer for divorce. Probably not. But she wants security, but she wants to secure that man first. We used to call it monkey branching.
Yeah. Go to a higher branch, a higher and sturdier branch at that. Yeah. She is. As you said, she is checked out already. She is actively moving on.
But if you checked out, there's nothing wrong with checked out. Hold on. Let's be honest now. As much as we talk on this channel, right, about accountability, about women and divorce and all that stuff, if you check out, if you mentally cannot be with a man anymore, you say, I'm done with this, I check out, I want a divorce, get the divorce. Don't dipsy doodle the situation and stop out the place and wait to see if the other man come back.
Humbug any man.
You made a decision to walk down the aisle, make a decision to walk away from that man. You understand what I mean? And take a gamble, take a risk. The man take a
But here's the thing, it's not really a risk. It's not a risk. Because she in the US, so you know, maybe divorce, whole thing's gonna stop there. He's 25 years older than her. She's 27, so I bet he's 52. So yeah, half. Half of the house, half of the bank account. Let's crack on, bud, because there's more.
Okay. All right.
He's a pipe fitter. He works at a shipyard.
Mm-hmm. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Dress size?
I'm a size 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
So,
if I'm hearing you correctly, you were with a previously high value man who was 15 years older than you.
Yes.
And you kind of ruined that relationship, ran in the ditch. He suggested therapy. And you came in saying you went and got therapy, but also in that course of time, you've moved on and you got married to a man who's 25 years older than you.
Yes.
Who's a pipe fitter. And the reason you want to break your covenant with God and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money?
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks.
What state do you live in?
Virginia.
Or which part? DMV?
Yeah, you could say.
Hold on just a second. So, you live in Virginia. And what does the first guy do for a living? What does the first guy do for a living? The higher status
He does
guy?
like IT, some cyber security. He has his own business.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take a pause, Neil?
Yeah, of course. Pause.
Now you hear what's really going on. We got pipe fitter guy. We got IT specialist guy. Mm-hmm. Now, when we said, right? But it's time we starting to jump on this channel, Neil. When we said, you can't just got a job. You got a particular kind of job. People tell me that ain't necessarily true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a career. You got a job, you got to be earning money, but you can't come home musty. Right? You can't be coming home musty. People tell me we be talking junk.
Not only that, right? Pipe fitter.
Yeah.
That there's no intrigue in that. I already know what you do. You fit pipe.
That's sexy. Yeah.
But if you're doing cybersecurity,
we can have a conversation. What does that entail?
Yeah. No, there's mystique. There's mystery.
Indeed.
Intrigue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we can talk about pipe. So how was your day? Yeah, you fit some pipes today, sell some parts. Okay.
On to the next.
Yeah, but
let's crack on, brother.
Yeah. Let me crack on.
Would say to that man, about a woman who willingly got married to an older man.
No, let me hear this spin job here
And
now.
she was willing to leave her husband for the shot at getting back with him. What do you think that would say to him?
That she is determined and she knows what she wants. I smell it, they come with all that bullshit. So it would be willing to give up something to get, I feel like, something greater.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly know that being with my husband now, it was to say, yeah, I'm still a decent woman, and men do want me, but I wanted to pick the right one that's able to do something for me. And I always wanted older men because of that feeling
So
of,
if we switch this situation and it was a man who would ruin this situation with a woman, and he decided to get the therapy that he needed and get married to another woman, but then he would be willing to leave his current wife to get back with the previous woman, what would the world say about that man?
Don't Dipsy Doodle.
It would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always
You
wanted.
Dipsy Doodle.
She belongs to the street.
She did.
You Dipsy
She
Doodle.
did.
I just felt like not even being ready. I'm just glad he told me.
How old are you again, ma'am?
I'm 27.
Are you from this country?
Yes.
You have any siblings?
Yes.
How many?
I have 3 and I'm the youngest.
Mm-hmm. Any sisters?
Yes, 1 sister.
Is she married?
Yes.
What did she say about it?
I don't talk to my sister.
What would your father say about it?
This is a
My
question.
father, he was against me marrying.
No. What does your father say about you talking about leaving your husband to go back to your ex-boyfriend?
Well, he said that my husband gave me a home and that, a young man won't do that, and I should appreciate that because he gave me a home. He bought me a home.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, ma'am. I've heard some pretty interesting things in a year and a half of doing this show. But you probably have to be probably the worst woman I've ever spoken.
Oh, goddamn.
But, wow.
You can stop there, my brother.
Ooh.
Yo, remind you she at the end, right? There we have it. My provided home for she, but she ain't deal with it. She ain't happy with her for the life. She wants cyber security, right? So this is why we do live stream. You have to say you really need to be careful. You gotta vet your partner properly, and this is men and women. You have to vet your partner properly. A year is certainly not enough time. Clearly,
not for
you to
marriage.
make the decision to marry somebody. It certainly is not.
No,
Yeah.
real quick.
ahead.
Like back in the day, right? You would hear people talk about, I met my woman, I don't 50, 60 years ago. I met this woman, and after a month, I married her. I met this woman, met for 2 days, I'm married, right? And a lot of people say, well, shoot, you know after a while, like Kevin Samuels said, you know after 6 months if you're gonna marry a woman or not. There is a far cry from knowing you can marry someone after 6 months and actually doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand we live in different times. We live in times where, we wish we could vet people after a month and say, yes, I'll spend the rest of my life with people, but that's just not how it works anymore, right? This woman got me temerity.
The unmitigated gall.
The unmitigated gall. This woman come and say outright, yeah, it's my bad. The man, they called me out, so I need to get therapy. She did not just get therapy. She said, you know what, I can get therapy and monkey branch on another man. To the point where she get married, and she now looking to divorce, but she ain't looking to divorce the man. She said she looking to get back with the man. So that's implied that she willing to throw away all of she life right now to get back with this other man. Talking about how one, it shows determination and it shows
I love it.
that she is decisive and she knows what she wants. No, sweet girl.
No. I'm sure that you ain't no news. I see what people say.
You ain't no news. You know what you want, and you cares not. Like, this has nothing to do with love. Nothing to do with love.
Nothing.
It's all to do with you and what you want and how you want to be perceived by other people by whom you married to. It's had nothing to do with you love me first, man. Cause I ain't hear word love count you more yet. Understand what she said. Understand when
she talking about her value. She talking about what he's work, what he's do, how much he's earned. Them is the things she talk about. She ain't talking about how she feel about this man yet.
She ain't come and say, well, I'm married to this man after a year, but I realized that I still love this other man and I made a terrible mistake. She has taken no accountability in her decision making. Currently, she has retroactively taken accountability for what's happened in the previous relationship, but she's not taking accountability for what's happening in this current relationship.
Yeah.
And how she wants to get rid of it. She ain't talking about no love there.
None.
She said, so what you want to get back with the other man? With the other man go, he's better looking, he's makes more money, he has a better job. This woman ain't talking nothing about love. She would get maybe a sympathy point from me. If she say, yeah, I love the man done with me, I feel like kind of way I was in a bad place while I was looking to get therapy, I get married, and
Honey rebound.
And I
things
clearly,
happen.
yeah, I shouldn't have gotten into this after doing some therapy. I realized I shouldn't have got together with my husband, but I realized I do love this hope. All this woman studying is this man make more money, this man cybersecurity, so that means he's worked with, you remember the movie Swordfish?
Colin Tay.
He's come home, he
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. when I tell people my husband's working in cybersecurity, it's like, ooh, what does that entail? What does that do? You tell a man who's working pipe fitting, I was a glorified plumber. Yeah.
And I want to say this, right? You know, they say all kind of things, but let me say this to the ladies. Ladies, if you have a good man, do not go and break up your situation. If you're a good man, to go chasing behind the old man.
Phantoms.
Don't do it. Because guess what? If you say to a new man that, hey, I left my old man to be with you, that man is going to calculate his brain. But yeah, that means you would do the same thing to me if you see somebody else that better than me. That's just how men think. So don't think that you can break up with one man to go and deal with the other man. If you break up with the man, you break up with the man. That's one thing. But don't break up with the man to go and deal with another man and expect that man can just own you.
It's not gonna work with me.
Nah, ain't gonna work like that. Because that man can tell himself, but if you do it to he, you can do it to me. Yeah? Real talk. So don't do it. Don't do it. You're setting yourself to get lash and dash. I'm out hit it. I'm out hit it.
The woman is 27. She's a attractive woman. Yeah, 5'7". Yeah, I'm out with deal with that woman. But here's the thing, Derek. This is the thing that flabbergasts me with people. Because remember, in another space, you would have spoken about putting things out in the ether, into the internet or web, right? Mm-hmm. You call him for Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk internet. You call in on a platform that has
nobody forced you,
right? And you outing your entire business. You care nothing about the husband. You care nothing about the man that you want to get back with. You cares nothing about the perception of nothing.
You don't even care about yourself.
You
only, if you did, they ain't gonna do that,
right? And then you expect no, because chances are none of these men gonna see this thing and look back at you, right? No, you can be single
all alone by her alone self.
And you can be calling into Kendra Gino saying that you're looking for a man. And when you calling in saying looking for a man, the man gonna say, I would date you for a fun time.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, long thing. I ain't marrying that. Because she might marry me now and realize, I missed the pipe fitter now. So her requirement for a relationship and for marriage is basically nothing to do with you as a person. It is about all of the things that define you as a working adult, and even as a man, as a working adult.
Things that you can provide, the resources. So fellas, be careful out there in these streets. Make sure you vet your partners properly, because this is an extreme case, but there are situations where, a woman will be with you, but still longing for somebody else. You know what I mean? She may not be so brazen to go up on a TV show, but it happens. So fellas, be careful out there. You know how this thing goes. This has been another Senate Short, folks. Like, share, let us know in the comment section how you feel about this particular one. This one was interesting. Hit the notification bell to ensure that you do not miss any of the content we got coming for you. We are going to see you guys again very soon.
Yeah, uncle.
It's a contaminated environment. And the tutu's about that.